guys from Ballard, Eastern, and Jeffersontown High Schools. And at this time, the Thoroughbreds wish to acknowledge the talent, hard work, and support of their vocal music teachers. Ms. Lori Mapke, Ms. Tamara Stewart, and Mr. Noel Weaver. Let's give a round of applause. Now this group will be competing in January at the International Barbershop Youth Chorus Festival in Las Vegas. But don't worry about a thing. The boys have been advised that what happens in Las Vegas will be reported to their parents by the chaperones. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thoroughbred Youth Chorus. Chorus certainly put on quite a show. Well, now we're going to switch from a contest competitor to a contest winner. Direct from the headquarters of the Barbershop Harmony Society in Nashville, Tennessee, they are a top 10 finisher in this year's International Quartet competition. Ladies and gentlemen, here in Louisville, please welcome TNS.
It's the wonder of the world, rocket to the moon, that's why I'm in love. Here's to my best romance, here's to my worst romance, here's to my first romance, AJ. Make this a night for love. If we have to fight, let's fight for love. Some sigh and cry for love. All but in Perry they die for love. Some waste away for love. Just the same, hooray for love. Hooray for love. It's a rocket to the moon, rocket to the moon with a touch of plenilune. Get you high, get you low. Once you get that glow, whoa. Some trust to fate for love, others have to take off and wait for love. Some go berserk for love, lovers even go to work for love. Sad songs are sung for love, people have their nose pop for love. Pop it up, some say we pay for love, just the same, hooray.
Called the Mills Brothers. Round of applause, yeah. They're certainly a great inspiration for us and actually made this song popular in the 1950s. Old town's talking about the Jones boy, the Jones boy, the Jones boy. The whole town's talking about the Jones boy. He acts mighty peculiar now. The whole town's saying he was a good boy, a nice boy, a swell boy, but now they're saying he's not a well boy. He just isn't the same somehow. He hops, he jumps, so merrily over the water bumps he stops, and then he comes to a bump and he jumps again. They're buzzing over the fences that he's gone out of his senses. The whole town's talking about the Jones boy, the Jones boy, the Jones boy. I just happen to be the Jones boy, and I happen to be alone. He hops, he jumps so merrily over the water bumps. He stops, and then he comes to a bump and he jumps again. They're buzzing over the fences that he's gone out of his senses. The whole town's talking about the Jones boy. He's a nice boy, he's a swell boy. Well, I just happen to be the Jones boy, and I happen to be in love, in love. Yes, I happen to be in love. Thank you so much. It is a thrill for TNS to be here in Louisville, Kentucky on such a beautiful day. It's kind of interesting. We're actually down from Nashville, as they say, and actually I'm from Connecticut, so this is nothing compared to the weather we get up there. But you know, it actually is quite an honor to be invited to be on the Louisville Thoroughbred Show. There's such an amazing legacy with this chorus and its history within the Barbershop Harmony Society. So for us to be here this afternoon and of course this evening is a real treat. And we've got a real treat for you, actually, because for the first time ever, our lead singer, Ryan, here, well, let me tell you a little bit about Ryan. He's kind of a very charismatic performer when he's singing, but not so hot when it comes to speaking in front of crowds. But he's been working and working and working. So we're going to actually have Ryan come and share just a little story with you. So give Ryan some encouragement this afternoon, please. Ryan, come in, everybody.
we'd like to thank the Little Thoroughbreds for having us on their show. And the Little Thoroughbreds said they wanted to have a barbershop quartet on their show. They said they wanted a barbershop quartet that was good looking, for good looking guys, had some really good music and repertoire, and sang pretty good, and had white suits. As you can see in front of you, we have white suits. The other thing, they also told me that I could tell a funny joke. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. They just waved.
All right, that's enough. Ryan Gilleen, everybody.
Thank you.
Mary had a baby, my Lord. Mary had a baby, my Lord. Mary had a baby, my Lord. Mary had a baby, what did she call him? King Jesus. What did she call him? King Jesus. Mary had a baby. He was called Jesus. Mary had a baby. He's called King Jesus, mighty counselor, King Emmanuel, mighty God, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Mary had a
The 60s. How many of you were there? Make some noise. Yeah. We were not. But please enjoy the boo yourself. Thanks, Mom. Well, this next song was made famous in the 60s by a group called Spanky and Our Gang. Good for you.
Sunshine, what a day to take a walk in the park. Sweet daydream till the sky becomes a blanket of stars. just right for loving away. Lazy day, made for a stroll in the lane. You and me, baby, you and me, and honey, beneath that sugar tree. It's a lazy day, lazy day, lazy day. What a day, just right for loving away. It's a lazy, lazy day. Oh, what a day.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Actually, we're going to do just a little audience participation exercise right here. You don't have to sing. Some of you already started heading for the door. It's nothing like that. Right? But if we could have the house lights up here just for a moment. A little audience participation lighting. Hey, there it is. Good. So here's a little backstory on the quartet. We are 4 guys, and well, you probably knew that, actually. But we are very, very happily married, and you know, going on the road like this often takes us away from. Actually, every time we go, it takes us away from our families. Kind of when I think about it. But David and I have a couple of kids at home. Ryan, our lead singer, has 1 child on the way. Congratulations. Our baritone singer has no plans to have kids. He's the smart one in the quartet. So, but you know, marriage is something we take very, very seriously, and I would suspect there are a couple married people here in the house. So, if you happen to be married and you're here with your partner right now, please stand up. Please stand up. All of them. It will not hurt. I promise. All right. Good. All right. So here's what we're going to do. You may have played a similar game at weddings and stuff, but we're going to have a little challenge to see who's been married the longest. All right? So it has to be married the longest to the same person, just so we're clear on that, okay? All right. All right, so if you've been married for 5 years or less, have a seat.
A bear walks into a bar and sits down and goes to the bartender and says, "I'll have a drink." The bartender says, "Okay, Mr. Bear, but why the big pause?" Thank you.
We have one more song left to share for you tonight, and like I said, it's been an absolute thrill and an honor to be on the stage with the Louisville Third West Chorus. And how about that awesome youth chorus that was out here earlier? And like I said, you know, we all have families back home with us, but it's nice to know that on these weekends away, we get to share our time with what we consider to be our other family, which is all the barbershop lovers and fans in the audience as we get to perform for. So thank you very much for being such a great crowd this afternoon. We'll be out in the lobby after the show. We don't have any CDs, so please come say hi. Okay? It's fine. And in all honesty, too, we just sang for all the married couples and certainly the 63-year plus, but we always finish our shows with this song that we personally dedicate to our wives. Thank you.
If ever a pair of eyes promised paradise, deceiving me, grieving me, leaving me blue. Jezebel, it was you. If ever the devil's plan was made to torment man, it was you. Jezebel, it was you. Would be better had I ever known a lover such as you, forsaking dreams of all the sires of your arms, like the demon obsess me constantly. What evil stars my veins should be Jezebel. If ever a pair of eyes promised paradise, deceiving me, grieving me, leaving me blue. Jezebel, it was you. If ever the devil's plan was made to torment man, it was you. Night and day, every way. Jezebel, Jezebel,
Great job, gentlemen from Nashville. Before we go on with the program, I wanted to extend a very special happy birthday to Mildred Manning. Somewhere out there in the audience, Mildred is 100 years gone. Mildred, where are you? Stand up so we can see you, if you will. On behalf of the Thoroughbreds, she's gone to Kroger's to get bread and milk. She's still in on her birthday. Well, happy birthday, Mildred, on behalf of the Thoroughbreds. You know, it's kind of ironic. It's beginning to look a whole lot like Christmas out there. The weather and the times are in sync. Christmas decorations are going up, and we're all doing more in one day than we thought we could do. Well, Christmas is just 3 weeks away, and this song really puts it in perspective. Here is first verse.
Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. Jingle, 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 the horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and we got a sorrow. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, one-horse open sleigh, a one-horse open sleigh.
Christmas. We sound like we're talking about Macy's here. That's their phrase that pays, I think. Well, this is the time of year when, as we know today, Mother Nature can cloak the world in a mantle of white. And people dream of being with their loved ones.
There's never been such a day in Beverly Hills. But it's December the 24th, and I am longing to be up north.
The most singular popular song ever. Over 50 million copies, single copies have been sold. Over 100 million copies of the song, various versions, have been sold in total. It was written about 1940 by Irving Berlin, and the popular story is he was sitting around the pool either at Phoenix at the Biltmore or in Palm Springs, and he was lamenting the old-fashioned Christmas. The rest, as they say,
Hey, Mr. Gaines, I'm back!
I see you're back.
No, I want somebody to make an egg disappear.
Well, that's nothing. In my job, I can make bread and milk disappear. I did it this morning with 3 magic words. You know what they are?
No.
Light snow tonight. Just goes flying off the shelves. I bet you like snow angels, don't you?
Yeah.
I like snow angels too, but you know, we're going to be talking about a different kind of angel here. It's the angel that appeared to the shepherds in their fields with harps of gold singing a very, very special message. Well, you know, you're not alone. Even Jesus' mother didn't know exactly how special the baby was going to be. Let's listen as Associate Director Kim Hatton and the Thoroughbred Chorus explain it for us in a song.
Mary, did you know your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Did you know your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know your baby boy was inside to a blind man? Mary, did you know your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? Did you know your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will lead, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Your baby boy is Lord of all creation. Mary, did you know? Your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know your baby boy is heaven's birthday? This sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill
Tell me, did that help you make sense of this Christmas story a little bit?
A little.
Just a little bit. Well, as it turns out, one of the members of the Thoroughbreds is a minister, Matt Ashby. Maybe he can explain it a little bit better. Let's listen.
And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census first took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria. And so all went to be registered, every one to his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth unto Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and the lineage of David. And he went to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes. She laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light, the hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight.
For Christ is born of Mary, and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. O morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to God the King.
And peace to men on earth.
Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in their fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Behold, the angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. They were greatly afraid. Then the angel said to them, Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which will be to all people. For there is born to you this day, in the city of David, a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a great multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying,
In excelsis Deo, Gloria, in excelsis Deo.
And so it was, when the angels had gone away from them into the heavens, that the shepherds said to one another, Let us go now to Bethlehem, see this thing which has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us. And
And they came with haste, and they found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our feeding. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him long the babe, the Son of
Now when they had seen him, they made widely known the saying that was told to them concerning this child. And all those who heard it marveled at those things which had been told by the shepherds. But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we finish, we'd like to welcome back a few folks. We'd like to welcome back and thank our thoroughbred chorus quartets. You heard them all. The Jets, Frankenstein, Special Effect, Hillbilly, and First. Great job. Our karaoke winners, Harry McCullen. Harry, come on out. Our silent interpreter on the other side of the stage, Emily Woodward. Emily, thank you. The Thoroughbred Youth Chorus. Come on, guys. Our special guest, TNS from Nashville. And under the direction of Dave Duncan, your thoroughbred chorus. A little impatient today, aren't you? And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause making his first thoroughbred appearance, Max Esposito. Max. Max, we're going to let you go in and see the tradition over here. Just going on the first roll. What's going to take place now is a tradition at this concert, as you know. David?
Virgin Mother and
obscure village, the son of a peasant woman. He grew up in a carpenter's shop until he was 30 years of age. Then for 3 years he was an itinerant preacher. He never wrote a book, never held a public office. He never had a family or a home of his own. He didn't go to college. In fact, the only credentials he had was himself. Over 2,000 years have come and gone now since he was here, but he is still the central figure in the story of the human race. All the armies that have ever marched and all the navies that have ever sailed, all the parliaments that have ever sat, all the kings that have ever reigned have not affected the life of mankind upon this earth as much as that one solitary life. The angel said to Mary, "Thou shalt call his name Jesus."
Would you join us in singing Silent Night?